Morning, everyone. It is almost noon, and this video is coming out a little late this morning. Having some schedule changes here, and had to get a car worked on. But wanted to give you an update here. Basically, midday. As we look at the charts, we just continue to do a lot of chop. Of course, yesterday on XRP, we had a fake out here to the downside, but the whale stepped in there at $3 and we held. We came back up here. Once again, the problem with this attempted reclaim is that we did not claim and trigger we didn't even claim the 1.113 fib, let alone the 272, which I have a line there for just to see the strength of the underlying move. And so this was a 1 2 1 2. Clearly this isn't a wave 4 or anything like that. So just a lot of sideways chop. Hopefully this was the bottom. Quite frankly, if we don't hold here these recent lows at 307 308 and we start to put in new lows here, then we're coming all the way down to 275 most likely. So very critical. I'm going to go out on a limb and just go ahead and say it, that if we don't end up starting to march higher here, this bull run's done. And I know that probably shocks some people, but I'm just highly convicted that we need to get moving now, like ASAP. Today is the monthly close. We start a new monthly candle. So yeah, this little area here that's been a lot of chop, it's been rinsing a lot of high leverage players. We need to start holding here, and bulls need to step in and reclaim the day. So that's where we're currently at. Of course, we have the monthly close tonight. Would love to see us close the monthly above 340. That would be a monthly close above the old all-time high. That would be very powerful and a good sign that the bulls are still in control, even though they've been pretending like they're dead here in this area. So yeah, we're looking for this reversal here. We want to start closing above 314 very directly. We have an hourly close here in 5 minutes. We want to start getting above 318 and then start putting in higher highs here. I'm guessing what's going to happen is, if this is the reversal and bulls are about to step up and really start bidding this, we're going to come up here to around 340, find a chop for maybe a day or two, then come up to 358, again, have some chop here, and then I think we're going to be off to the races. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. So I think a reclaim of 340, come up to 358, 360, then come back, test 340 one more time, and then we're off. If we roll over here, like I told you, I don't think this is the end of the world if we come down to 275. Like if you come out to the daily, it doesn't really invalidate anything, but it really starts to put in the question of what we're doing. After this aggressive move up, and then we come all the way back to this area, it still could be technically a wave 4, but look at the nature of the parabola of November, and look at what we're doing here. So again, I would just love to see us hold $3. Again, you take what the market gives you and you just sigh and you just look at the chart and you just say, well, it's XRP. What do you expect? But yeah, guys, that's my thoughts for the day. Not much really to update you on, but if the bulls are really in control, then we need to close this 6-hour candle above 318. The daily, we really need to close up above 320, 321. I'd love to see a daily close there, but really with the monthly closing this evening in 7 hours, coming out to the monthly chart, I would love to see the monthly close above 340. I think that's probably asking too much. I don't think we'll get a 340 close for the monthly, but definitely above 321. 330 would even be great. I wouldn't complain about that. But yeah, that's where we're at so far. I mean, some are going to say, well, any close above $3 or $3, $3.03, $3 is a new monthly close at a new high as far as the candle body, and they would be correct. But I just think on these local levels, we're really running out of time. And so we need to start putting in, parabolic moves here. We need to see really good signs of strength here from the bulls. We really don't need to roll over here and show resistance and come back and take out this low at 308. It just ends up producing a lot more time, a lot more, because we'd probably come all the way down to 275 in that scenario if we lost 308, just based on this current wave setup and what it looks like. Because if this was a 1-2, and now we're starting the third, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is what it is. You take what the market gives you, but if that's your 1, that's your 2. This is your 1, 2. Wave 3 probably comes to 285, 4 flat, and then 275. So this is crucial. This is crucial. We need to start closing with 314. We need to take out this recent local high and get on the move. So anyway, hope that helps you with where I'm seeing the market. Just kind of waiting to see what hand is going to be played here by either the bulls or the bears. And we'll talk to you soon. I've been working on some analysis with the market and what we did back here in November of 24. I do want to put a video out on that. I'm also going to put out some trading, just some basic trading videos. If you're new to trading, I want to give you some overall strategies that you can employ and use. So look for those videos here, hopefully by the end of the week. I know today's Thursday, so lots to do here, trying to get those recorded and produced so that you have those ready. But anyway, we'll talk to you soon. Bitcoin's looking good. Bitcoin's looking a little bit more bullish than XRP, so that's what has me hopeful here that maybe we're getting the breakout on Bitcoin that we're wanting, and the rest of the altcoin market will follow. But, not getting too excited yet, waiting to see if we can hold here locally. All right, talk soon.